What do I win? By the beanie, of course. But who the hell would what? So, how long did it take you to count them all? Me? I didn't count them. I have a life. Besides, I wasn't trusted with that information, not after I accidentally raffled St. Martha's Church at their recent fundraiser. What, the old church? Yep, the parishioners were mighty peeved when they turned it into a gentleman's club. Ah, well, if it's any consolation, they got their divine retribution in the end. So where's the answer then? All I know is, somewhere out there there's a gold envelope. That golden envelope has a number inside, and when that envelope crosses my palm, I shall open it and publicly declare in my unrivaled dynamic style, the number of beans. Keep smiling, Goldie. You too. Somehow old Timbola always manages to help.
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clap?
I'd love to, man.
Oh, your money.
Yeah.
Would you like to donate? Lovely. Actually... Good day.
You do.
Where would I...
If I...
Good day.
I'd love to, madam.
Would you like...
A check?
Oh, lovely. Here's an envelope. Make the check out to the Preservation Society and drop it back here anytime, dearie.
I can see my golden glowing face in this envelope. Sadly, I can't see anything else in it. It's empty.
That one was called, yo, that baby ain't mine. We gonna take a little break.
Stage door.
This next one's called...
Poor old Bernard Whibley. He may not be number one anymore. A gold envelope with a number one inside. I want to make another guess. Shoot. One. One? That's it. One.
Your guess is one?
Yes, one.
If this contest wasn't free, I'd say you were throwing your money away. Oh well, it's your funeral. Right, one it is. Just don't picture yourself driving this sweet ride into the sunset.
That's okay. I'm too busy picturing myself driving this sweet ride into a city landmark. Beans in a beanie, beans in a beanie.
Hey, mister, while you was over there thinking about ponies, an officious-looking prig dressed in a suit just like yours put that on your windscreen.
Eh? Oh, it's the envelope. How did I miss him?
Probably because you're a gullible twat with an arse for a chin.
Gather round, people. It's the moment you've all been loitering around for. The official golden envelope has arrived. This envelope contains the number of beans packed into this here vintage 1965 beanie. Some lucky lad or lassie at the fair will be driving home in this British classic. The grand total of beans in this automobile is... One bean? How can that be? I've got more than one bean stuck between my teeth. Well, it came out of a golden envelope, so it must be true. Now, did anyone here say one?
Oh, it's me! I've won the car! This is the happiest moment of my entire day.
Oh, well done you. What a stroke of good luck.
Most men only dream of winning a beanie, and here I am, living the dream.
There's a knack to opening the driver's door. Hold the button in and give the handle a good yank. What, there beans in the petrol tank too? Could that even happen?
Oh! I'm getting to like the taste of flour. Gets better every time, like caviar or urine. Did I say urine? I meant Valialand cider. Right, where's this tosspot then? Locked. Little devil's stronger than I thought. Well, I'm sure I can find a use for this. It's like a... strong little bugger. Barnsley Noble.
Ah, Detective Inspector Hector. I heard the familiar sound of the wanton destruction of municipal property downstairs and knew you must have arrived.
Game's over, buggo.
Game's over, bucko? You've had days to think of witty banter, and that's all you've been able to come up with?
I had a literary quote all ready to go, but I thought it would have sounded a bit rehearsed coming from me.
Cretin.
Ponce. Drop that whatever you've got in your hand and kick it across the floor to me.
What's this? You don't want me to do that.
Indeed I do.
You see, it's called a dead man's switch.
How appropriate.
It means that if I let go of it, the detonation sequence begins immediately. So if I die, or I'm knocked unconscious, or even just startled by a small bird, it's bye-bye Clapper's Wreake. Still want me to kick it over?
Sounds a bit extreme if you ask me.
Is there anything more extreme than the end of the world?
Suppose not. Appropriate choice then. Before you destroy us all, I just have one question for you.
I'm all ears.
The chances are that question will lead to more questions.
That's okay. I love a good chit-chat.
What was the exact moment in your life that made you such an unhappy little man?
Oh, Hector, are you profiling me like an actual real detective?
No, I just want some backstory I can taunt you with later.
Well, since you're being so uncouth about it, I'll make this long and dull.
Ah, what the hell? Ball bags, what have I done?
Back when I was but a young lad.
Yeah, town went ugly on you. Look, we did all this back at the building.
Oh, yes, right, we did. I'll skip ahead to college. As the town was quickly descending into the moral cesspit of peccadillo, I had ascended to the top of my class at Wreake Polytechnic.
Ha! Top of his class? They give out diplomas like we give out parking tickets.
I graduated with honours, with a double major in hospitality and biochemistry. I was ready to challenge the world. Despite offers from all over the country, I made a beeline for the Wreake Tourism Board. I was going to do my best to turn this town around and make it a place to be proud of again. I had fresh ideas, new campaigns to bring in the tourist in droves, drive up the economy and the town's sense of self-worth. If only they'd listened to me then. The town got worse. All tourism funding was poured into the ill-fated Wreake charity casino, and so began the avalanche effect. Crime, corruption, sin, debauchery. The town had slipped down a canyon so low that there was no way out. Except to keep digging, of course. Digging until you get so low you emerge out the bottom, and that's where Arsenal will punch through.
What was the point of all those useless quests you had me on?
Surely you've worked it all out by now.
Let's pretend I'm a complete dullard and I haven't yet.
Shouldn't be too hard to imagine. Ask away.
Why'd you make me fix the clock?
I'd think that was the most obvious.
Try me.
I trust that since you escaped the death tank, you found your way into my lab at the farm, yes? You heard the notes and saw the fate of the poor badger. Now, where best to play those notes for a whole town to succumb to them? The sound of the pealing bells ringing across the sky will, to me, be the sweet sound of rebirth.
Why'd you make me tear down the Exotico? May it rest in peace.
Setting aside the fact that the Exotico was the physical manifestation of at least 5 of the deadly sins, and the fact that it was run by that horrible, gluttonous sloth, Filthy Rich.
Now, have you ever taken the time to speak to Filthy Rich? He's actually rather nice.
And the fact that it represented everything that was wrong with the Wreake Chamber of Commerce. I needed that.
Oh, you're trying to say you wanted to get your hands all over Filthy Rich's massive throbbing pole?
Not in those exact words, but yes. You see, the bells are good, but to amplify the vibration of the bells to carry across the entire town,
you needed an enormous vibrator.
I needed the intense output of waves it provided to...
Your plan for the destruction and rebirth of a sinful town hinged on your acquisition of an enormous sex toy?
Well, yes. Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Where the hell is my 25,000 quid?
Why, how do you think I funded this lovely festival?
Boy, can't get much for 25 large these days.
Most of it went on the band.
Never mind, I get it. What exactly is in those badges?
Ready for another flashback?
All right, get on with it.
After the collapse of the tourist board, I hung up my hospitality coat in favour of my other college major, biochemistry. You see, I had a profound vision. Tell me, Hector, what is it that makes some people cheerful and others grumpy?
Accessibility to pharmaceuticals.
You're actually not that far off. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Take any behavioral disorder, autism, Asperger's, OCD, ADHD, all can be modified by restoring a chemical balance to the brain through medication.
Right, so if it works for them, why not ourselves too?
Exactly. What if I could isolate the gene or synapse that causes impoliteness, sarcasm, general ill will?
You'd be putting me out of a job.
But isn't that a good thing?
Not to my wallet. I'd have to learn an actual skill, like timber joinery or Microsoft bleeding Excel.
After years of searching, I finally located the corner of the brain responsible for rudeness, disrespect, and deceit. I dubbed it the occipital lobe.
I would have gone for the ectoral cortex myself.
I hadn't met you yet. Once I'd found that, my goal was to synthesize a counter-agent. Nicetol. Anyone exposed to Nicetol would have the occipital lobe physically shrink and become, in a word, nice. But what I discovered was quite the opposite. You see, it's much easier to enhance the qualities of the occipital lobe rather than suppress them. I carried out illicit tests on animals and in some cases humans, and everything and everyone became angrier, meaner, less patient, and more violent.
In short, a complete arse.
Yes,
So, in attempting to create Nicetol, you actually created...
arsenal! Buckets of it! Enough for every man, woman, and child in the town 10 times over.
Why don't you just move to Newquay or something?
Why should I be the one who has to move? I'm the nice guy.
You're kind of going against the grain a bit.
This is my town, and you've all ruined it. So I'm going to ruin it back.
That's a bit immature.
You dare to call me immature?
Tosspot. Your stories are the delusional, ludicrous gibberings of a raving half-wit.
Where have I heard that before?
I think I said something like that to you back at the building. It was such a well-phrased insult, I thought I'd use it again. What was the... No, I'll... Can I please have that detonator? I said please, that was really odd for me.
Oh, wow, Hector, you've taught me that even you can learn from your mistakes and find politeness inside.
So can I have...
No.
Toss bag? You'll probably never get away with this.
Probably.
I'll try my absolute best to stop you, but I have my doubts that I'll succeed.
Well, it's good to be honest.
I've got this place surrounded.
Please, Hector, you're not that fat.
Why, I ought to. Come with me if you want to live.
I was going to say the same to you, and then I thought about how little I wanted to spend the last days of Clapfest Wreake with only you for company, so I just kept my mouth shut.
You seem busy, I won't keep you any longer. Ugh, empty, that old lush. Well, those things together. Hold off on Armageddon just a few more minutes. Right, there's got to be something around here I can use to unequivocally monkey up his detonator, what's it? Wonder where that clocksmith fella got off to. Probably airdropped him into downtown Tehran. They'll take anybody these days. Jug's empty, though the air in there is probably pretty whiffy. Oh, I ain't touching that with me bare hands. I like me fingers too much. Now you just... One drop? I was hoping for the ultimate Molotov cocktail to bung up his device. Still, drunkards can't be choosers. Best to save it for something small. Sometimes a drip is all you need. Imagine what this could do for the chrome on me caravan. Now, let's see if there's anything useful in it.
Where's that ruddy little Borko from the Preservation Society? I'll rip the Borko bloody smile from his Borko bloody Borko face. I'll... Oh, hello, it's you.
No, nothing useful in here. On your feet, soldier.
Eh? What? Corporal Flack? Sir! Sir, with all due respect, sir, I am standing at as full attention as I am capable, sir. Oh, wait, it's just... Excuse me, what...
There's a crazed terrorist up in your clock about to unleash hell upon the town.
Serves them bloody right, I say. Call me when the smoke clears. And get the door on your way out.
I'm not leaving until you help me.
Piss off! Where's me blimmin' shotgun?
Good question. Where is your blimmin' shotgun?
Oh, right, there was a blockage in the distillery. Only thing I had long enough to waggle it out was me shotgun. Melted the shells and kablooey! Ears ringing like Nam all over again. Or was it Gallipoli? Oh, they all run together now. Barely hear you and your eye bleeding in front of me.
Quit your belly.
Stairs? Ha! Last time I did bloody stairs, I was being pushed by Winston Churchill.
Forcefully and down, I reckon. I need your...
You what?
Have you got any weapons?
I've...
So we're unarmed then.
Well, pretty much.
If you don't do stairs, how'd you get up there to fix the clock?
Same way I ought.
Which is how it...
All right. There's a dumb waiter behind the distillery.
Dumbwaiter? Where does it go?
Opens out onto the roof. From there I take the platform down and get in through the window to clock face.
Perfect. I can get onto the roof, and then when that smug son of
I
a...
don't mean to ruin your climax, but the dumb waiter only seats one, and that's me.
Why can't I go in the dumbwaiter?
Because I rigged it in such a way that if anyone doesn't match my weight and size is allowed to get within 6 feet of the top, it plummets, killing whoever's inside.
Why would you do that?
Why else, bloody Borco spies?
Hang on. What was that noise in your head?
What's this? Yeah, just another one of me old war stories.
Are you kidding? I love your stories like dogs love licking themselves.
Oh, right then. It were night. Surrounded on explosions coming from all directions. I was in the larder trying to put together late supper for 800 injured soldiers. They called me Cookie. No time.
Is this gonna be...
Then suddenly, bang! Non-perishables flying everywhere. No escape. Tin of chicken Vienna sausages lodged in me head. Still there to this very day.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't make a movie of that.
Jerry Bruckheimer's working on it as we speak.
Can I see the tin?
Ho ho ho, boyo! It's a gruesome sight for little eyes such as yours. I dare you to look upon this.
Wow. Who told you it was a tin of sausages?
Ha! Doctors told me not to worry too much about it. Why?
Because it ain't a tin of sausages.
Eh?
It's an unexploded bomb.
You what?
Probably told you not to worry because they figured you'd be dead in an hour.
That explains why they put me in a ward by myself.
Can I see the bomb in your head again?
Oh, if you don't mind.
Hey, you... Neat. Look, you old codger, it's time to stand up for what you believe in.
Is that another crack at me?
Of course not, I meant metaphorically stand up.
Then you can metaphorically piss up a flagpole, Rosie.
Come on, help me. You'll get your self-respect back.
Self-respect? Don't talk to me about self-respect.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm fully dressed.
Eh? Oh, sorry, can't really see out of my left eye.
You help me take this guy down and I promise you a soldier's death.
Okay, I'm in.
Can I see the bomb in your head again?
Oh, if you don't...
Neat. Sit tight.
I always...
Let's see that bomb in your head again. Right, now, hold still. This may pinch a bit. Wow! I can see your brain. What happens when I do this? Wow, see your leg just then?
That weren't my leg.
Oh. Okay, nice and easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about nice and easy. Fallen on me head more times than you've had hot ladies.
So, 4 times then.
Oh, really? No, I had you down for less than that. Well, regardless of your definition of hot, I wouldn't be too ginger with that thing. Around this long. Should take one hell of a wallop to set that bugger off.
I'll keep that in mind. End of an era. He could have sold. Always meant to come back here with Murder Most Moist 11. Always meant. Oh, Barnsley, you hungry? Because you're about to eat this.
You'll have to do better than that. What was that? Tinned meat?
Yeah.
Oh, how crass. I find meat utterly repulsive.
Cherry H. Springfield on a laptop. You're a veg too.
Might as well be eating a baby in brine.
You continue to perplex me. An almighty wallop should... That looks like the perfect place to deliver an almighty bang, but I need to make sure Barnsley's distracted first.